Good morning. Good morning. Hey, you guys. While you guys are coming in, I'm going to go ahead and share the broadcast. All right. All right. Listen, listen. This is my Rocky Balboa look. If I can figure out which way my hair is going, honey, that's what I got to do. Now let's talk about that. Which way is the hair going? Okay, that's the $1 million question. Great morning, you guys. Great morning, great morning, great morning. I am super excited to be able to share with you all today for a number of reasons, right? One of which is that it is time for us to get in our fight mode, our fight stance, our position where we will not move and will not be moved, right? So I know I'm early for us. I'm early for us, but it is necessary. So here we go. Let me go ahead and get started. Now, before I get started, let me know who's here and where you're tuning in from. Let me know who's here and where you are tuning in from. There we go. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. I don't even know if that's the side I think it is the side I normally go to. Who's here and where are you tuning in from? Y'all let me know. This is so me, Mama Bear. Like, that's so me. Mm. All right, y'all. So this is what I keep hearing, right? I keep hearing God say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Like, there are things that you have tolerated in your life, that you have places that you've stayed stuck. And I hear him saying, enough is enough. Now that's enough. Don't do no more. Don't stay not another month, not another year, not another day. Don't stay there any longer. It is time for us to really advance, but advancing requires us to go into a different type of fight. This is a different type of fight. You can't fight like you normally fight, but there's a fight nonetheless. And in this fight is going to require you to stretch, expand, extend, grow, develop. You're going to have to develop muscles in places where you haven't had muscles. You got to develop resolve in ways that you haven't had resolve. You got to develop organization in ways that you've not been organized. That one's for me. You got to develop order and I want to say consistency. I don't want to say routine. I want to say consistency. Now, consistency does produce a routine, but it's not so much about being stuck in a routine, but being consistent in your resolve, consistent in your work, consistent in your efforts to get breakthrough. Like, literally, if you think about in the movies where you got someone and they're digging a hole, or they're digging their way out of prison, or they're trying to break into a bank, and they've been digging and digging and digging and digging and digging, and they reach a point where it looks like they haven't done anything. Hey Denise, how are you, beautiful? It looks like they haven't done anything. It looks like they're not getting anywhere. But then, like, they're literally, if they show the side shot, the shot that goes through the wall, that shot, you can see that they're so close to their breakthrough. You're literally so close to your breakthrough that the enemy, the only way he can stop you is if you quit. Hey, Latoya, the only way he can stop you is if you quit. Now, look, I need y'all to understand that that is powerful. Hey, Jackie, how are you, gorgeous? Good to see you. That's powerful. You are literally so close to your breakthrough that the only way that you don't get it is if you quit. You have to quit. You have to back up. You have to stop. You have to stop being consistent. You got to stop having resolve. You got to stop moving forward. You got to stop digging. You got to stop pushing. You have to stop. That's the only way. In the absence of that, breakthrough is guaranteed. All I can tell you is, in the absence of you quitting, in the absence of you failing to stay consistent, to keep going, to keep moving, to keep driving, to keep pushing, to keep digging, breakthrough is guaranteed. It's not optional. It not may happen. It will happen. It will happen. It is your promise. God has promised it to us. So then listen, if you've got guaranteed breakthrough on the other side of your digging, on the other side of your pushing, on the other side of your consistency, why would you stop? Guaranteed breakthrough. I'm talking about guaranteed. You definitely will get to the promise. Definitely. Not maybe, not might. Definitely. But you got to get in your spirit that enough is enough and that you're tired of being where you are. You're tired of getting what you're getting. You're sick and tired of it. Like, you got to be so tired of it that you say, okay, God, I'm going to do whatever I have to do to get to where I'm going. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to get to the promise. I'm going to do whatever I have to do, changing me, breaking stuff off of me, breaking through to get to the promise. Baby, you got to have some resolve. You got to have some resolve. You do. So understand this, and understand why I'm telling y'all this today. I told you all that May is a month of manifestations, miracles, signs, wonder, money, mansions, Maseratis. I'm telling y'all, listen, if you want a Mazda, it'll be a Mazda. Like, but literally, May is a month where all of these things are happening for you. But there are some things that you got to do as we're closing out this month to get you through, to take full advantage of the timing. Timing is everything, y'all. I call him back. My son, Jesus, my son don't call me. I remember going to, hold on, y'all. I remember going to, um, let me tell him I'm live. I remember going to, Lord, he made me lose my whole thought. Mm, mm, mm. I can't even remember that thought. Let me just keep going. Oh, my son threw me off. Um, Hold on. I remember being in a place where I'm trying to get to a destination. When I was working on my dissertation, being I remember being in a place where I was trying to get, listen, I know, girl. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Hey, Corey, what's going on, Jessica? Girl, I know. So listen, I remember trying to work on my dissertation, and them telling me I had to change my whole theoretical framework. I said, what in the what in the what? And I remember I was looking for a theory, looking for a theory, looking for a theory, looking for a theory, and I could not find one. It wasn't fitting. It didn't do what I needed it to do. But then I remember in December of 1994. Listen to this. In December of 1994, 10 December of 1994, I found an article. The article gave me the framework that I needed. Within 3 weeks, I had finished my dissertation. I submitted it for approval. And in January, I did my defense. I did my oral defense. It was 20 minutes long. It was the shortest defense in the history of the department. Like, I passed with flying colors. I only had a couple of things that I needed to change, and they were small things. And it was just crazy. But it was that timing. See, this is why I need y'all to understand that timing is so key. Timing is so important. And understanding the time, the season, and how to take full advantage of it. I just know this. This is what I know. And I'm telling y'all, I keep telling y'all, I keep telling y'all, I keep telling y'all. And these other prophets are coming out and they're writing out what I'm saying. Okay. I'm telling y'all, this is the time for you to push all the way through. So yesterday, I had talked about my abortion. Well, yesterday I released the memorial that I created for my son, right? For our son. Let me say our son, for our son. His father gave him his name. Like I put it out there. I asked him, of course, first. He was like, yeah, like I don't have a problem with that. So I put it out there, and then I began to think, y'all, listen, let me tell y'all something. You got to understand the things that are attached to the things that have kept you hindered, right? So not only was it a thing of I got pregnant, I had an abortion, it was who I was pregnant by. It was that he had been dating my friend. It was that people didn't know we were messing around. It was all of that stuff. See, it wasn't even just about the abortion. It wasn't even just about me being pregnant. It was about, hey, I messed with my friend's man, right? Now they were broken up. They were broken up, but it doesn't matter. That was my friend's man. So then I have to look at my life. Listen, God wants you to look at your life, identify anything that serves as a pattern in your life, and identify where it came from. You got to dig deep. You got to be willing to face embarrassment. You got to be willing to expose, to get rid of the shame exposing you. Now I'm not talking about telling other people's business, which is why I asked him specifically before I released it, because this is his life too, right? So I wanted to know, is this okay with you? Are you okay with this? Because it's going to be some people that are going to be messy. It's going to be some people that's going to be messy. I already know that, right? But the other thing is, I began to identify a pattern. I looked at my mama's life, and I looked at my life, and I looked at what happened when she was 16. She had me when she was 17. I would have just turned 18 when I had Deuce. But I'm looking at parallels. You got to be able to identify parallels in order to break those generational curses, which are the things that are often holding you back from getting to the other side. And you don't even know it's a generational curse until you begin to go back and explore, until some things get revealed, until there is exposure. See, we think of exposure as a negative thing, but enough is enough. So that means exposure must come. Exposure always has to come in order for freedom to be established. There has to be some, either you're going to expose or it's going to be exposed. But there is a certain amount of exposure that must take place in order for true freedom to occur. Why? Because then nobody can hold it over your head. Nobody can hold it, nobody can bring it back up and levy it against you. Not, and it have the power that it would have if it was a secret. It is our secrets that hold us captive, our secrets that hold us in captivity, and our secrets that hold us from getting to the place of destiny, the place of love that we truly desire. We're afraid of what other people are going to think, so we guard these secrets. It's our secrets. So what do you have to do? You got to begin to expose some things. Do you have to expose them to everybody like I do? No, you don't. Right now, if God says it, then do it. Right. But not everybody has to do that. I'm just talking about, he told me I got to live mine out loud. I've got to live mine in public. I got to live mine in 3D. All my stuff is happening in a 3D. Like you got to look at, be able to look at all the sides and stuff. Like that's just my journey. But it's so that I can help other people get free, because enough is enough with the bondage. Enough is enough with the lies. Enough is enough with us being held captive by our past choices, our past actions, the actions of our parents, our siblings, our grandparents. Like, forget all that. Why are you holding on to this stuff? Because you're afraid that if anyone ever really found out who you come from and where you come from and what happened in your family, then you wouldn't be respected. You wouldn't be able to move forward, that they would judge you, that they would judge yours, your family, your children, your mate, your whatever. But y'all, I'm trying to tell you, enough is enough. When are you going to be so tired that you're ready to be free at all costs? I'm not talking about just throwing people away, but I'm talking about you're so ready to be free that you're willing to expose what needs to be exposed in order for true healing to occur. You can't heal from something that you don't even know is a problem. How are you going to get freedom and liberty for your family? How are you going to break generational curses if they're not exposed? How are you going to do that? No, people don't want to do ancestry DNA. You know why? Too many damn lies been told. People done lied about who daddies was. They know it was all this side stuff going on. People that listen, black people is not checking for ancestry DNA. Lies. Lies. Did y'all hear what I said? And I said it. I said it. Lies. Lies about who parents are. Lies about whose child it is. Lies about you people raising their sister's son or daughter, and they don't even know. They think that's their auntie, that's their mama. lies, all kinds of lies that held us captive all these years and for generations. And we're wondering why our families have been stuck. And we're wondering why we've gone through some of the things we've gone through. It doesn't make sense to us. Sometimes it has nothing to do with what you did, and it has everything to do with what your parents, what your aunts and uncles, what your grandparents, what your great grandparents did. That's why you need ancestry DNA. You need to understand who you are, where you come from. You need to understand so that you can curse things at the root. You can find out where it came from and you can deal with it there. I come from a lineage of multiple marriages. I come from a lineage of multiple marriages. When I began to explore my daddy's side of the family, my biological daddy's side of the family, oh, some stuff made sense. I was like, whoa, okay, that's where that come from. That's what that is. Lineage of it. Look, you gotta know where you come from, because enough is enough. Enough is enough. And we happen to be in a time, we happen to be in a season where you can have magnified, accelerated, multiplied results as a result of the work that you do, the work that you do to heal, the work that you do to get free, the work that you do, the work of your hands is multiplied and magnified because of this season of acceleration. Enough is enough. Stop holding on to the lies. Stop holding on. Now, y'all may say, Dr. V, why you got that hoodie on with that hood on your head? Listen, two reasons. One, I didn't feel like combing my hair, but two, you remember in Rocky, when Rocky was preparing for the fight, you know, the fighters always do this. They always have to have their hood on. The hood is pulled. My hair can't, the hood is pulled. That means I'm focused. Like, I'm focused. I'm honed in. I'm ready for the battle. I'm ready for the fight. And that's where I am. Why? Because enough is enough. Enough is enough so much that yesterday God said, I need you to do this. I said, I ain't put nothing up. I ain't did nothing. Well, I did it anyway. I released it. I have a few spots left, right? Tonight, not tomorrow, tonight, from 7 to 10, I am doing a quantum leap workshop. And what is this going to do? It's going to help you prepare for this quantum leap that we're facing right now. It's from 7 to 10. It's $50. It's $50 for it. That's it, just $50. Normally, I charge a lot more for that, but it's $50. That's what God said, is this 50 thing, because we're going from the 50 days from resurrection to Pentecost. Like, there's so much is going to happen. So he's got me in this 50 place for $50, and we are going to dig in and we're going to put together your plan for your breakthrough. I'm not talking about my plan for my breakthrough. That's mine, right? But I'm talking about your plan for your breakthrough. Literally, we're putting plans together. You've got 3 hours of my time where we're going to put plans together. I'm going to give you some foundational things to help you to do that. We're going to talk through it. It's going to be a workshop. We're going to work. It's going to be a workshop. We are going to work. $50, you're going to get your quantum leap plan. Now, remember, I told you all that Saturday, the 30th, is a huge day. It's a huge day. So what we're doing is we're working Friday night to prepare for the breakthrough that is evident, that's at hand on Saturday, to take full advantage of that Saturday energy, that Sabbath energy, to take advantage of that Sabbath energy, right? And everything isn't about like doing something physically. Sometimes you just got to get your intentions together. What are your intentions? What are you going to do? You got the plan, and then you got to set your intentions, and you got to meditate on it, right? Some of it would be work, but some of it is simply you got to get the plan and get your intentions together so that you can meditate. Y'all, listen, if you ever want to see breakthrough proportions that you've never seen before, tap in to this energy. This is what I'm going to tell you. There are only 20 spots. Well, now there's only 17 spots. There's 17 spots. And those 20 people that participate in this particular workshop, this results, if they do what we talk about and what we come up with, they will see accelerated results. Now, that's my guarantee. You're going to see accelerated results, but you're going to have to do some work, right? So literally, and I've got a bonus that I'm going to do with this group of people. I'm not going to announce that until tonight. So if you want to know what that is, go ahead, register $50. You can Zelle to drvwalters@gmail.com. You can Cash App. Make sure you include your email address so that I can send you the link for the Zoom tonight and your instructions. I'm going to give you some very specific instructions. I need you to block this time out. I need you to block this time out. I need to tell your family, don't bother me during this time. I'm going to tell mine, don't bother me during this time, right? So make sure that you do that. Now, look, this is going to be groundbreaking. If you're not able to physically participate tonight from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 6 to 9 Central Time, so that you know, Pacific Time, it is 4 to 7. It's 4 to 7 Pacific Time. So if you are not able to physically participate during that live time, register anyway. Let me know you won't be able to participate live, and I'll send you the recording. Okay. There will be spaces for you to do the work, just like we're doing the work as we go along. That's why it's 7 to 10, y'all. And I could say 7 to 9. People say, well, anything more than 2 hours, people get bored. And I don't know if y'all ever done anything with me, but 3 hours is nothing. It'd be like, oh, we just got started, didn't we? No, we didn't just get started, but it feels like that. Okay. So make sure that you all take advantage of this. There is supernatural power that God has released in the earth for movement, breakthrough, and manifestation. But it's going to require you to get really clear and get some intentionality. If what you've been doing has not worked, it has not produced, it has not given you the results that you desire, come on, join us for this quantum leap so that we can get your specific plan for right now. I'm not talking about your plan for 3 years ago when I did the prophetic quantum leap class. I'm talking about right now. What do you need to be doing right now? What is the plan for right now? Let's get it together. Let's set it. Let's set your intentions. Let's get to work, because God desires to bless you, because enough is enough. He's sick of you being sick and tired. He's sick of you being sick. Like, he's ready to take you to another place. And listen, I'm ready to help you get there, because you know what? Together, we can produce some things that eyes have not seen, nor ears heard, nor is it entered into the hearts of man. Why? Because God will use us to spark one another. That's what he does. God is doing something. He's doing something huge. He's doing something amazing. And he's looking for people who are willing to do the work. So you got the information. Go ahead and register. Only 20 slots. Well, 17 slots right now. That's it. That's it. So you're going to want to be a part of this cohort. Did y'all catch that? Yeah, I said cohort. You're going to want to be a part of this cohort, because there are going to be some amazing things produced as a result of this. Look, you guys, I love you all to life and life more abundant. Know that enough is enough. It's time to dig deeper so that you can get the miracle signs, wonders, manifestations, money, mansions, Maseratis, Mazdas, if that's what you want, whatever you want. That's houses and cars. Okay. That's what that means. Mansions and Maseratis is houses and cars. Okay. The healing, the wholeness that you desire, God desires to give it to you, and he's really waiting on you. He's waiting on you. He's waiting on you. Look, I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an amazing, incredible, and epic day. Remember, Cash App, Zelle, send your email address to me. You can contact me on Facebook if you have some additional questions, but know this, you've got this, and God's ready to give it to you. Be blessed. Mwah.